Hello everyone, my name is Logan Mansion of Logan Mansion Games, and I'm pleased to welcome you all back to, I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Okay, so last time I confessed my love for, the Colonel here, and now I'm gonna try and finish up the game. I'm on one of the last two chapters, the 9th bite, and I got, 2 more chapters to go. Let's do this. Hey everyone, I'm back. So yeah, I just picked up where I left off at last time. So I was gonna either use the spell or not use the spell. By the way, happy World Whale Day, everybody. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Don't do it after all. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. I can see that. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. There you go. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Logan, were you studying something with cinnamon? I don't know, maybe, I don't remember. I have been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Logan, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Mariam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by swirls and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Mariam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and John. Or Joanne. Yeah, Jeff and Joanne. Or John, yeah, whatever. No, yeah, that says Joanne. J and J forever. Watch us from a triangle in mid-R as we descend. Let's hope that Joanne's not a transphobe. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joanne with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Are they gonna break up? Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beeps. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. What is that, a shoe? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Oh, I'm not gonna pretend I didn't see it. Nothing like a loud public break-up to cast a pal over the final day of school. Yeah, fun. Not. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Alright, Sprinkles. See ya. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of prep talk. What is it, Colonel Sanders? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. I think I might play Portal someday. I mean, I have, like, both the Portal games. I actually bought, Portal 2 on Steam when it was on sale for, like, 99 cents. Or was it cheaper? I don't remember. I think it was, like, 49 or 99 cents. I don't know. Either way, it was a pretty good price. And I also bought Left 4 Dead 2. That was, like, 99 cents. That game is fun. But very chaotic. Hey, Mariam, are you okay? Well, we know that Colonel Sanders, well, I mean, at least this one, is cool with LGBT because, well, seems fine with me. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Okay? How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Well, give him some credit. At least he didn't break up with you over text. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. So wait, is me and Imra, or whatever her name is, gonna get together instead of me getting with Colonel Sanders? Because, I don't know, I don't think he's that much into me. I mean, he's handsome looking, but then again, he just looks like Markiplier, so that's probably why. And I've already been on a date with Markiplier. Not in real life, of course. I'm too young. But I had for a previous Valentine's Day special. I think that would have made more sense. I mean, both of us are Let's Players, after all. Anyway, moving on. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't need anyone! So, you're aromantic, or you're just fed up with dating? You're a romantic person, but you're just fed up with dating? I think I know how you feel. I mean, you got like 3 of the colors of the Aero flag. You got, okay, I was gonna say you got black, white, gray, black, white, green, and gray right there. See, you can have those colors. Me and you were gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Imra brightens up, imagining the wild rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embarrass the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. Ooh, nice. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Love it up. While you were pep-talking Uriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. I mean, I could have eaten lunch at the same time I was prep-talking her. That's what I would have done. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed Man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Logan's famous chicken pot pie. Okay. It sounds interesting. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Logan, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Well, I am. You want it? You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when. Yeah, you know what else is getting hard? This fucking game! Just kidding, it's fairly easy. The oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an impressive nose. Probably even stronger than Sprinkles. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with all the butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, it's burning! Is it burning? Haha, no, I can smell that. It was made with a heaping helping of TLC. What's that? But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Yeah, I'll probably have to pull something else out later. God damn it, no! The moment of truth. It's glorious. Wow. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules except to cook with everything you've got. Okay, sounds good to me. You step up for the cook-off for a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll push you over to the edge to victory. Let's do this! But first I'm gonna get a drink of water. Hey everyone, I'm back. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Ooh, she's got a cleaver right there. See that? It's got a little, heart chain on there, like, Sora's little key has a Mickey Mouse head. I apologize, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I have played as Sora in Smash Bros, though. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be hesitating his 11 herbs and spices, but he is trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe registered fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Why so serious? Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Ooh, just like in the intro when he cuts it. Egg wash! Mariam fiercely injects ingredients into a teeny bitty pot of broth. Best friend batter blaster! Oh, it's like a freaking anime. Van flexes his pectorials. Why did I have trouble reading that? Pectorials, as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personalities? Spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique? Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? I don't know, maybe he picked it up while dating my friend or some shit. I don't know. It's the singularly... It was foretold. We must have let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? I don't know. Let's find out. Tune in next week. Same back time, same back channel. No, just kidding. We're doing it now. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Now we're doing this the hard way. I don't want to be a cheater. Even with Colonel. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Yeah! Passion, baby! I'm going to do it the hard way. And then I'm going to do it another hard way later. Just kidding. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Seems more than a wink. He looks like he's blinking at me. I believe in you, Logan. Well, thank you, Colonel Sanders. Uriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Logan, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Nice. I didn't know I had a friend like that for so long. You turn to notice that Uriam is at your station cheering you on. Uriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food. Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's so sweet, but... Ariam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. My boiling noodles? I'm not serving that up. You can stick with your chilled monkey brains, but you're not serving my noodles boiled. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an eye of a newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Mariam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport monster! Haven't I seen you before? Steve? What happened to... No, wait, yeah. Steve, what happened to Gorko? Gorko, you're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had a bad day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Gilmore stashed beneath your cooking station. I see that you're up to crossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Huh, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. Back in my day. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School. You mean like Monster High? Emo. Yeah, monsters, monsters, yes, we are. Anyway, Monster School that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, oh, so it's like Monsters University. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes a hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I am not dropping out now. I came this far, and I'm going to finish it. You summon extra power from deep down within, give up and drop out of culinary school. Nope, I am finishing this. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Yeah, let's do it. And then later, Colonel is gonna be deep down within me. God damn it! Yes, let's do this. Can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Yeah! To quote Rob Schneider from The Waterboy, you can do it! Cut his fucking head off! I cut the chicken's fucking head off. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Ooh, that's cool. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Ghost of Student? Yes, Logan. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. I am the chosen one. I am to destroy the Sith, not join them. Yeah, that's why I didn't use the dark magic, because I'm supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. So I'm like, I don't know, Luke Skywalker, more like Anakin Skywalker's the chosen one, or like fucking Harry Potter or something. Maybe my friend's Harry Potter, because she has the glasses. Anyway, will you avenge me? Yeah, sure, why not? The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. Alright, go away, please. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! Okay, sure, I guess that's inspiring. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything! Can I? Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Logan. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. I'll be back. Hey everyone, I'm back. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your own feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up your station and stands right beside you. I am here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? There are no rules. Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. You know, same here, Colonel. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effect that surpasses their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we could form the perfect food union? Yeah, boy! The union makes us strong. Okay, maybe not. But... Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. Da 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 da. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. Off screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Mariam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? Well, at least you gave it to him because he asked for it, but yeah. I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? He was about to explode, so Mariam put him outside. Wait, did you wait to hear a signature whirl beep or some omnipotent omentoponia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, and I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long, but days of hard work. The time has come for me to eat. Mariam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made... Oh, that is so cute, actually. I kind of want it. Tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto-maki? Yeah, Naruto-maki. I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, Chef! Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Really? Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just a tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Honestly, Mariam, your food would probably be really good for Entrapped from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, because she likes tiny food. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself. Aww. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimbler's worth of soup. A plus, rarely do I taste a dish with much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a hug, a huge hug. Thank you, Logan, for helping me to believe in myself. Oh, you're welcome. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I have made... What the fuck is that? Uni over smooth egg custard with an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. It's a bit much, kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? No. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr! Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back his tongue. It's poked and prodded. Yeah, it's probably also poisoned too, because some sea urchins are poisonous, if not all. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat within... It kept poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Whatever. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Hey, cats can't drink milk either. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Well, then you fucking fail, because it's supposed to be something to eat, not, look at. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Logan? I told you it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but Don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food can't be eaten, it can't be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally can't keep her two-faced routine up. Yeah, get out of here, Harvey Dent. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. Yeah, fuck off. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake, nice, and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? Yep. We made something together. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese... Yeah, that does look kind of good, actually. Has become something else. Ooh. He examines to it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blown me away in my 49 dog years of life. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. Just like all things should be. To quote Thanos. I mean, fuck him because he was a Malthusian, but whatever. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passed the class. Are you serious? Even, like, Van and Ashley? You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Nice. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent magnetic fragments. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you were indeed an excellent chef. Aw, really? Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be even better than this one? Yeah, you guys should be thanking me because I helped you guys pass. Oh, nice, a party! Now that the school year, quotations, is completed and everyone has graduated, the students return for a last assignment to get their groove on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's a dance party ending, like every 2000s kids movie. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh yeah, DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says who can't teach an old dog new tricks? I see they're in a more casual look. She looks a little bit like Ellie from Jurassic Park. And he's got like the little emoji tank top. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. Aw, that's not fair. What? I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you all to finally notice me. Oh, how amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Cool. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe, ooh, nice outfit. Maybe things didn't work out for Marianne romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Colonel Sanders? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see, preached atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. What, is he like homecoming king or some shit? You know, you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of such a Danach. Oh, so, wait. So Pop is like the Chancellor's son or something. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. It's Beavis and Bud. Beavis and Bud. We graduated. We're never going to school again. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Mariam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I must begin to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote myself to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Mariam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, humans are weird. Yes, we are. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh, nice shirt, Colonel. Howdy, classmates. You can see you got your little pen there. It's just Just like the first day you meet him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. It's time. This time, it's a full meal. Ooh, oh my coleslaw! You didn't get to be the most chicken famous man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Yeah, I know, this whole, game is like an advertisement or something. The end? No, it's not the end. Has everyone feasted on their delicious chicken dinner? Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Hey everyone, I'm back. Logan, what are you doing, sitting all alone? Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the casualties that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? On the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for learning name a few. Maybe not the spicy musk part. I do not like the taste of Nazis. It is truly my lucky day. It's my lucky day too, Colonel. Would you dance with me? Fuck yeah! Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Logan. Aw, thanks, man. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. And do other things? Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think it's something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could be. You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Pastries are good. Oh my dear Logan, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. That was interesting. So yeah, that was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Pretty good game, I'll admit. Pretty good visual novel. It was kind of funny. It was halfway decent for like an advertisement for a fast food brand, but whatever. Okie dokie then, I'm thinking about just ending the video right here, but if you liked it, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, but as always, thank you all for watching and have a great day. Bye everyone, and a happy World Whale Day. Okay, ciao.